What up, everybody? How's it going? YouTube Live, this is Rama Screen. Right now it's Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. What up, everybody? All right, I made sure that I am live. And right now I am furious. I am very pissed off at this latest news. And I'm just like steaming at the phone, man. Smoke coming out of my ears. I'm just so angry at this. And remember not last year, but a few years ago, the Oscars or the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, uh, they wanted to not show some of the categories live on air during the ceremony. So instead of you watching the categories announced and the winners announced, you wouldn't get to. You would not get to because they were gonna just have it done off air, like during the commercials. So it's not pre-tape, but during the commercials, they will hand the award to the winner, and the categories were mostly shorts, live action shorts, documentary short, animated short. And I was so against it at the time because, dude, short movies are generally how a lot of filmmakers got their start. They got their beginning from doing short movies. A lot of big filmmakers, I think, including the what's his name, the guy who directed the Three Billboards, Martin McDonough. Yeah, I believe he had an Oscar for live action short. So that's how a lot of filmmakers who are big timers today, they got their beginning from making short movies. And now you're just gonna poo-poo that? You're just gonna treat them like second-rate categories just during the commercials? How insulting! How degrading is that? You might as well not invite them at the party to begin with. Might as well just like eliminate the whole categories because you're treating it like trash. And like, what has Hollywood become so elite that they do they think so little of short filmmakers? That everybody that wants to get into the movie industry they don't go straight away to making feature length films. So I was so furious, and gladly there was a lot of pushback against it at the time, that the Academy pretty much reversed their decision. Remember that? This was a few years ago. So they reversed their decision at the last minute. It's like, okay, fine. We're not going to do it during the commercials. We're going to award these short categories winners on air. So now what we have today, what do we have today? Did they learn their lesson? No, they did not learn their lesson. Okay? The Academy are still trying to, see if they can get away with it. Man, these stupid people at the leadership of the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences. Sorry. So a Hollywood Reporter said that in a move that is already causing tension within the leadership of the Academy, but it's likely to be well received by the general public. Really, general public? The presentations and acceptance of 8 awards: documentary short, film editing, makeup, hairstyling, original score, production design, animated short, live action short, and sound, will take place inside the Dolby Theater an hour before the live telecast commences. Will be recorded and then be edited into the subsequent live broadcast, a variation of a controversial approach that the Academy first adopted and then abandoned in 2018. The Tony Awards employ a similar model. So what if the Tony Awards is doing it? I don't give a. Really? You want to say your excuse is like, oh, everybody's doing it. Tony Awards is doing it. This is not about stage play, is it? This is about movies. This is about cinema. Really? Your excuse is like, hey, the Tony Awards is doing it. And then the audacity, the brazenness, the balls on this article on Hollywood Reporter saying, causing tension within the leadership of the Academy, but is likely to be well received by the general public. I'm part of the general public. Do I like it? Do I receive this well? No. And you know what? A lot of people have pointed this out on Twitter, like, because the reason why they said the general public, you know why, right? You know why? They're doing this so they could, because they saw the ratings from last year. The ratings went down horribly last year. Um, and it was even worse, I think, the year before when they had it. Yeah. So last year, I think it was the one at the Union Center. Remember that? And the whole thing with the best actor announced after best picture. It was so dumb. Um, and nobody was watching the Oscars last year. Pretty much, practically nobody. It was the rating was so low. I can look it up on Google, but it was like one of the worst watch Oscar ceremony ever. And so now the Academy is panicking. The Academy's like, oh my God, nobody's watching us. Okay, you know what? All right, we'll cut out these categories, and please, watchers, please, viewers, come back, please. But a lot of people pointed this out on Twitter, correctly so, and said, like, why are you trying to get the audiences that don't care about Oscars in the first place anyway? Really? Why are you trying too hard to gain these viewers that don't care about you anyway? That don't give a shit about. What about us? What about us who do watch the Oscars? Huh? Oh, it will be likely most be it will most likely be well received by the general public. What general public? What are you trying to get the audiences of Super Bowl? Are you trying to get the audiences of Winter Olympics to tune into your Oscars, to your ceremony? Get the hell out of here! This is so dumb. And look at this. Look at this. So this is look documentary. So these 8 Oscars categories will be awarded off the air. Again, what do you mean? What does it mean off the air, Rama? They're gonna tape it, pre-record it. They're gonna announce the winner inside the Dolby Theater an hour before the ceremony commences. Pre-record it and then edit it, and then they're gonna try to like put it in somewhere in the within the ceremony as sort of like a montage or a sort of deal. Look, documentary short, film editing, makeup and hairstyling. Jesus Christ, holy crap! Could you imagine if Tim Burton movies, if a Tim Burton movie is running for the Oscars right now, the guys that always win makeup and hairstyling, they won't get the recognition that like Black Panther lady. That lady was amazing. Could you imagine not seeing her get up the stage, winning, receiving her Oscar statuette for Black Panther costumes? Oh well, this is makeup and hairstyling, of course. I'm not talking about the costumes, but still, the makeup and hairstyling is a very important integral part of any film. Okay, um, a lot of the performances of the actors are shaped by their costumes, by the costumes they wear, by the hairstyle and the makeup they put on. Just ask Zoe Saldana for Guardians of the Galaxy. Could she have become Gamora if there's no makeup and hairstyling department to do that for her? Like, just the oh my goodness, how insulting! How little they think of these guys, man. These guys, makeup and hairstyling are some of the best people, the most hardworking people in the business, and this is how they treat them. And look at this original score. Jesus, original score, John Williams category. Granted, John Williams is not nominated this year, but geez, this is like everybody's favorite category. Hans Zimmer, Alexander Desplat, John Newton Howard, the big boys, man. And you're throwing original score into the dust like this? Holy crap, production design, art direction. Really? Really? Can you even have a period piece movie without a production design? And then, of course, animated short, live action short, and sound, which were, again, like I said earlier, the categories that a few years ago they were trying to throw into the during the commercial sort of a deal. So now they have an additional, category to the team, right? Instead of just the shorts, they have film editing, makeup, hairstyling, original score, production design. Film editing used to be the category where if your movie wins film editing, that's an indicator that your movie will most likely win Best Picture that evening. It's not the same. It's not the case anymore these days. It's not the case anymore these in recent years. But it's usually it used to be that important, and it still is. Um. Oh my God. This is so infuriating. This is so unfair, uncool, and then all because they want to get more ratings. And you know what? You know what? It's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. I kid you not. This strategy will not work. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to bet. I'm putting money on them getting even lower rating because of this, because they think like this is how they think, right? They think like, oh my goodness, if we just shit on some of the categories that our fans like, our viewers like, or maybe we'll get the viewers that don't like us. What kind of mentality is that? What kind of thinking is that, man? This is so dumb. So let me get through some of the tweets here. Some of the people, a lot of people agree with me or on my the way I see this, and uh, Manifold. How did Green Knight get shut out last night? It's so crazy how these were left out. Yeah. We're those are Oscar snubs. But that's another topic for another day. We're talking about the categories that will be not presented live during the Oscars. So Matt Naglia says all these awards will not be presented during the Oscars live telecast unless you tweet at ABC Network and tell them to present all 23. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do hashtag present all 23. Jake Hamilton said, "Dear the Academy, why are you trying to so desperately win over an audience that doesn't care about you? This is a show honoring movies and movie fans, and you're cutting the crafts that make that possible. I hope this is the lowest rated Oscars ever." Yes, 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 Jake Hamilton. I hope so too. Joe Reed, definitely keep chasing viewers who don't like the Oscars by alienating viewers who do like the Oscars. You brilliant, brilliant minds. I couldn't have said it better. Josh Barham, I will never understand the impulse to chase an audience that is never coming back, only to piss off the base that still actually supports you. I'm livid, but even more so, just feel sad that the love I have for the Oscars doesn't seem reciprocated. George Molina, I can't believe this has to be repeated every year, but people who don't watch the Oscars won't tune into the Oscars no matter what you do. Stop distorting the show for people who actually don't watch. Stop distorting the show for people who actually do watch. Tyler's here. Somehow this is Amy Schumer's fault. Amy Schumer, of course, as you know, is one of the 3 hosts of the Oscars. I don't know why they do that again. I like the Oscars better without a host. I think without having no host kind of streamline the ceremony. You know what I'm saying? It keeps it within 3 hours. Now with a host, it doesn't matter if you throw these categories under the bridge. It'll still end up being 4 hours because you have 3 hosts now. 3 hosts that are trying too hard on their jokes, and a lot of their jokes are going to be cringy. Matt Naglia, I can't believe we have to do this again, but here we are because ABC clearly doesn't give a shit about those who actually watch the show and nominees and would rather chase an audience who are never going to care as much as we do. Please tweet. Yes, I'm going to tweet this. Mark Harris, this is pathetic. Somebody please save the Oscars from the people who think they know how to save the Oscars. Agreed. Willem Bibiani, you can give away best editing, production, design, sound, makeup, hairstyling Oscars off camera, but only if you do the whole show in one static shot of an empty stage without sound, and none of the presenters can wear makeup or do their Okay, so that's kind of funny. A reminder of the magic that can happen when you present all categories on air at the Oscars. If these moments aren't why we watch, then why do we watch? Seriously, folks. Seriously. I at the risk of sounding like a broken record, it takes a village to make a movie, right? Of course, I've never made a movie myself, but you don't have to be you don't have to have made a movie to know that. That's not rocket science to figure that out. So it takes a village, and you're just gonna like abandon the members of your village. It's like, film editing, you don't matter anymore. Hairstyle, makeup, yeah, you guys are shit. Um, Original score, fucking what? John Williams category? Who gives a fuck? Just get out of here. Get out of here. We only care about the big, the best picture, best actors. I'm sure the viewers of Super Bowl are gonna tune into that, right? They're gonna tune in for Kristen Stewart, right? Not the fans that watch it every year. No, we're gonna try to get the fans or the viewers of a freaking Tony Award or the viewers of it's like, dude, how insulting is that, man? How insulting is that? Um, let's see some of the other words. Let's go to the latest. Let's go to the non-blue checkmark people. The regular folks like you and me. Um, Joypur is probably agreeing that Joypur is probably agreeing with Tyler Cabot here. Joypur says, "I don't want Oscar winners getting cut, so I can see a fucking Amy Schumer joke." Oh my goodness. Kimberly Sue says, "Here's an idea. Instead of watching the Oscars, just watch the movies that were and were not nominated. Discover a movie you might not have otherwise watched. That's the point anyway." Okay. That sounds like a very idealistic kind of tweet. I get it. But I'm not in an idealistic mood right now. I'm in an angry mood. This is so freaking wrong, man, what they're doing. Remember how back in 2015, Suresha says, remember how back in 2015 you were pretty much recognized for the scorched trials during a montage of clips that was edited for the opening video for the Oscars. I don't remember. I gotta say. I watch the Oscars every year, but I don't remember that in 2015. But you know what? I'm getting older. My memory's not as good as it used to be. Catherine says, "Oh, absolutely, F that plan. The giant Oscar audience is gone. Cater to the people who actually care. Make it 4+ hours and give all the awards plus the honorary ones." I don't know about the 4+ hours, but I agree with you, Catherine, and all the other sentiments. It's like, why are you catering to audiences who are already gone or audiences who don't watch it anyway? Some of these are in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. Anthea McCoy says, "The Academy has poorly handled the Oscars for some time now. Stop alienating those who do watch it and love it. Include these categories. Start streaming across all platforms if you want to get ratings up. No one watches TV. Lose lame, irrelevant comedians." Yes! Yes! Probably the best tweet response to this situation. Anthea McCoy got it right here. Got it right. Not only was she saying about, hey, stop chasing those who don't watch the Oscars anyway, she's giving a suggestion. She's giving a solution. Start streaming across all platforms. Don't have it just exclusively on ABC. Nobody watches TV anymore. Oh my God, that is so correct. Have the Oscars, telecast live also online, on streaming service, online, on YouTube, on Twitter. The big boys, the executives, the old white men at ABC and the Academy, this is how they think now. There's like, the way they think is like how television thinking is done back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how do we get the ratings up? Oh, let's cut down some of the categories. Without thinking like, where the audiences actually are. For the ones who actually love the show, they're online. They're online. They're not necessarily tuning in on ABC. Some folks who love the Oscars, they have to work in the evening, but they can probably watch it during break time on their phone if it's available on the streaming service or on their YouTube. But are they available on that? No. Why? Because it's only on freaking ABC. And now ABC, and the Academy are dictating how. This is the strategy that we should go with if we want to get audiences up. They're panicking because last year the audiences dropped. They're panicking, and now their solution is so freaking dumb. Their solution is tone deaf. It doesn't. resonate with the viewers of the Oscars. It doesn't resonate with cinephiles or movie fans everywhere. It's just furious, man. So angry. So we have, let's see, the Oscars will be on March 27th. Here you go. See, March 27th. Can you see it? March 27th, Sunday, March 27th, on ABC at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So we have till March 27th to get our voices heard. Okay? Tweet at the Academy, tweet at ABC. Okay? Let them know that this is not cool. Use the hashtag present23. Present all 23. Use this hashtag. Tell them, guys. We got a month to do this. Because remember last time it happened. Remember that when they were trying to bury the short categories during the commercials. There was a lot of pushback. There was enough pushback from all of us, from you and me, from the general public, as they call it. So much so that they reversed their decision. Remember that? There was so much pushback that they're like, okay, fine. Sorry, you. All right. We'll show the whole 23 again. So I'm hoping that within this next month, we got till March 27th, that hopefully we rain heavy, down on them. Like, hey, what the hell, man? What the hell? Maybe your tweet could be just that. What the hell at the Academy? What the hell at the ABC? And pretty much just like bombard them, guys, and tell them that this is not cool. This is not cool. Telecast, most of these streaming services have over 100 million subscribers too, so it's crazy they won't partner with them. Exactly. I mean, they're thinking like it's the 1990s, which is nothing wrong. I mean, that's my era. I love the 90s. But we're not living in the 90s anymore. And they're thinking so, they're old-fashioned, man. They're not thinking the way the general public, are thinking today. Anthea McQuoid could not have said it better here. This is the best response to this. Anthea McQuoid has the answer. It's right here. But these old white men who are still running the networks and the Academy, they're like, you know what? Instead of bringing in actual, fresh voices like Anthea McQuoid, let's just keep it within ourselves, within our bubble, and let's strategize the way we strategized 30 years ago. This is so dumb, so freaking dumb. So yeah. Please tweet at the Academy, tweet at ABC, hashtag present all 23. Make sure your voices are heard. We got till March 27th. Bombard them, let them know that you can't do this to film editing. You can't do this to original score. You can't do this to hairstyle. You can't do this to the short categories. A lot of filmmakers got their start doing shorts. All right? A lot of filmmakers don't get their start doing feature length. As much as they would love to, a lot of people would dream to just go to a studio and like, hey, make a pitch, and then the studio will hand them a feature length project. Or a lot of people would dream to go to investors, so they can put together money for their feature length. Everybody would dream for that to happen. Nothing wrong with that, but that usually doesn't happen. A lot of people start with doing shorts. Stop shitting on shorts, people. You have no idea how hard it is to even make a short film. Stop poo-pooing on it. And of course, the other ones as well. Production designs. This 8 that I mentioned. So please join me in protesting and in letting the Academy and ABC know that this is, you gotta present all 23. You gotta present it. You gotta. So I'm gonna do that right now. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this topic? Yeah, I want to hear what you thought. What you think about this latest decision by the Academy? Because I am so angry about it. So yeah, subscribe. Let's rock this.